definitely need to find more comfortable position to film in front of this, but yeah, the most important thing. I have for my books here. You can't see them actually, but yeah. This is pretty much my 4 shelves. But that's not the topic of this video. If you're familiar with language learning community on YouTube and on Twitter, mostly you've probably heard about Language Jam Challenge already. But if you don't, so basically it's a challenge where you randomly get a language to double in for weekend. So, for example, for Friday to Sunday, or just for one day if you don't have a lot of time. And of course, no one expected that you will learn the whole new language in 3 days. The idea is just kinda have fun and learn something new, and maybe the language you didn't think about studying. So it would be 4th round in this July, and would be, I don't know how it would be counted, because it would be specifically Indigo Languages Lang Jam. So maybe it's like not like 4th Lang Jam, but like separate event. But anyway, I've heard about it when it was just announced, but I don't remember what happened. But like I didn't have time to participate during the first Lang Jam, and didn't have time during the second Lang Jam. But I participated in the third one, which was in February this year, I believe. Ooh, it was a fun time. The thing is, I wanted to make a video about it because YouTube and stuff, and I did some footage. I filmed like my notes, kinda, but I thought I will do a voiceover for it, and I make like short footage of me studying. But then, like, I thought I would make end kind of video, so I prepared a small, little teeny tiny text in the language I got. So I thought I would check it, or Lang 8, or how to source code. So make it be checked by native, and then I will film it. But I didn't have time to type it in. Then it was like time passing, and I thought like it was a couple of months, nobody cares, and it would be weird to post video about the challenge like month after it. But then I had an idea, because it's next Lang Jam coming. I decided to check myself how much I actually remember since the previous one. So that's basically what we're doing here. Because I got Estonian, and I didn't study it since then. It's not on my list of priorities. It was an interesting experience, but I don't think I will come back to studying Estonian anytime soon. So yeah, it was pretty much, this notebook was pretty much untouched since February. So what I did during the challenge, I mostly just studied about the language, so interesting grammar things and stuff, some basic phrases. What I did this kind of small textbook, just kind of introducing myself, talking a little bit about myself. Like, it's really small. The issue is I wrote it in Estonian, and I wrote it translation in Russian, but I didn't write pronunciation. I probably had some stuff before this text in topics kind of section, but I had no idea how to read it. So this would be my best attempt to do this. Tere, minuni un Anna. Olen oh my god, how do you read this? Olen 22 aastane. Ma olen Valgevenest pärit. I'm not sure about that, because birth translates really weird in Estonian if Google Translate didn't lie to me. Mulle meeldib keeli õppida. Ma õpin inglise. It's really bad that I didn't write the pronunciation. It's really bad. Ma õpin inglise, prantsuse ja saksa keelid. Ja nüüd õpin ma eesti keelt. See on kõik. Head aega. So I think I will put subtitles here because I'm pretty sure that I've read almost everything wrong. Because I've tried to look through my notes and I think I didn't have kind of pronunciation notes for half of this stuff. I don't know why. Maybe I thought that I will film it immediately and I will just remember how to read it. And right now I could look at it on forum, but I didn't have time. Let's be honest. And this is a really weird filming spot. It's not really comfortable. But anyway, so I think now I will insert a clip of my notebook I did, and I don't know, will I do a voiceover or not? I will try at least, because I don't have a lot of time to edit this video. But yeah, let's move on to the notebook. I mostly use this notebook in general for random stuff, so if I dabble in language a little bit, or if I'm doing some activities which didn't fit in my regular notebook. So at first I try to make a time tracker, kinda, to check how much time I spent during the language jam. And honestly, I think I studied for one day from all three, so it's not a lot. I made kinda to-do list. Oh, I've just noticed I didn't mark all of that because I've made some stuff, most that I have marked. But anyway, so basic to do was to study general information about the language, where it's like in what language family it is, who speak it, some fun or just interesting facts about vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, check the alphabet, check like minimum pronunciation rules, check some basic topics, basic phrases, introduction, talking about yourself, and that basic kind of stuff. So the main problem was honestly resources, and at first I looked on this huge pack of different language books. If you're like looking for language resources on Tumblr, you probably saw it. I don't remember where it's posted. It's not Google Drive, but it's a huge folder with a lot of language resources for different languages. So I found Estonian, downloaded some stuff, and only in the day of the challenge I realized that this book is not written in English. I don't know, is there like more advanced courses or they made for speakers of some other languages, but I couldn't use them. It wasn't fun, and also I'm a bit stupid because I found one app beforehand specifically for learning Estonian, and I've added it like for favorites, but I didn't download it. And in the day of the challenge, I completely forgot about it. Also, I think there is Estonian on Closemaster, and again, I completely forgot about it because I'm dumb. Yeah. What else? Essentially, what I was using, and I think that on the Language website they shared link to a YouTube channel, or I just googled it. I don't remember now, but I was using mostly it, and it was an issue because I wanted to study very specific topics to write this kind of introduction about myself, and yeah, so it was quite different from topics which was in these videos. But besides it was a nice resource, especially because I didn't find a lot of other stuff. So as you can see from the notebook, I wrote a bunch of stuff about the language, some interesting words on the pink stickers, and then this topic. So basic phrases like saying hello, goodbye, blah blah blah. Numbers, basic questions, so how, why, where. More phrases about yourself, like your birthday, for example, your name, about talking about hobbies, so what I like, what I don't like, and colors. And in the end of that, I've made a kind of small text, which I've tried to read for you before that. So basically it says, hello, my name is Hannah, I'm 22 years old, I'm from Belarus, I like to study foreign languages, I'm studying English, French and German, now I'm trying to learn Estonian a bit, that's it, bye. That's what it's actually supposed to mean, at least. At first I wanted to print this text and send it to some resources so a native could check it, and so it would be, at least it would make sense, but I was too lazy to do it. So if I'm saying total shit, I'm sorry guys, I'm a fake language learner, I guess. So yeah, I think basically that's it. It was the whole language jam. It was pretty interesting because before that I only kind of was exposed to either Romance languages or at least different European languages. So I've studied English, I've studied French, I've dabbled in German a little bit, I've heard and seen a bit of Spanish and Italian, and yeah, I could pick bits with slightly similar to French because yeah, it's a bit related languages, but not that much. But that's it, basically. I've dabbled in Georgian a tiny bit, like I've studied an alphabet, and that's what everything. And I think I will dabble in Polish and Czech, but like for also not a lot of time. And they're Slavic languages, so I've never studied anything like even slightly related to Estonian. It was completely different. So as an interesting learning experience, it was really cool. Do you remember something from it? I think I remember how to say hello in Estonian, and that's all. That's all in all, which was left in my head after that month. But you know, if we would want to go back to Estonian, they could do it anytime. So I think that's it for this video. I will try to participate in Indigo Language Jam. I can't promise because it overlaps with reading challenge. And overall, I think I will be going home, and who knows how much time to study I will have. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know, are you going to participate in Language Jam this round, or maybe next time for like regular Language Jam, and maybe other cool language learning challenges, because from the most popular I know only Ed1 challenge, but besides that I didn't heard about like massive language activities. Of course you can find like challenge list on Tumblr and stuff, but it's not like set up events, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling. Yeah, I thank you already. Bye, I need to go to work, honestly.